Welcome to Kelly's Corner. Today I'm going to talk about trusting yourself. Start keeping the promises you make to yourself. When you commit to something, show up for yourself. Show up the best way you know how, because this strengthens your self-concept. Your subconscious mind keeps track of every promise you break, and over time, you start losing trust with yourself. This is why it will be hard to interact with your peers or show up confidently in a room. It's because deep down, you don't trust yourself. So how can you trust yourself when you're moving with others? Start by keeping the promises you make to yourself. Start doing things that you said you would do, because over time, you start building trust with yourself. You're then building inner confidence. Remember, your confidence or your lack thereof will reflect to the outer world. Some experiences can alter your view of life, like betrayal or mistrust. However, becoming self-aware and working on your self-concept is an effective tool that can help you moving forward. Experiences should breed wisdom. Take control of your power. And this is after you take the time to heal from the pain. When you take time to process and heal, you get to a point where you use this experience as a stepping stone towards your wellness. You can learn and relearn to trust yourself. Trusting yourself will help you succeed. It'll ignite your fire in your creative pursuits, and you will create a new way of being that will be empowering to you. More often than not, we grew up replicating values we were taught at a young age. We get to a point where this value no longer serves you. For example, you're taught to be selfless because it's the righteous thing to do. And that is an amazing trait. But you encounter people who will take advantage of your selflessness. Now, holding on to that value would have a depleting effect on your life. You would be depleted for the sake of selflessness. Why? Because you'd keep compromising because it's the right thing to do. You'll end up compromising yourself for people who actually don't deserve it. If that's the case, alter your way of being. Serve those who serve you. You have the power to change your values and create your own. When you're on a mindfulness journey, you learn about yourself and your capabilities. You step into your creator power. You move from replicating values you've learned growing up, and you start creating values that are beneficial for your well-being. You realize the magnitude of your power to choose. You get to decide what kind of people you want in your life. You get to decide what is a priority to you. Trusting yourself means prioritizing your values. You put them above anyone else. You stick to your values. And this way, you'll be able to work with people and connect with people without compromising yourself. In order for this new way of being to be engraved in you and reprogrammed into your subconscious, you have to be intentional. You have to repeat behaviors that uplift your self-concept. You have to engage in practices that strengthen your trust in yourself. This looks like setting goals and executing them, having boundaries and standing on them. Know who you are and what you want out of life. Stop abandoning yourself. If you are in need of something, do it. If your body needs nutrients, feed it. Don't say, I'll do it later. Do it now. Feed your body. Nourish your body. Don't run or hide from yourself when you feel negative or uncomfortable emotions. You're running from your internal emotional guidance system. This can have an effect on your intuition. So instead, journal, Express yourself openly and honestly. Face your emotions with grace and love. Running away from negative and uncomfortable emotions will just cause a huge rift between you and your intuition. Uncomfortable emotions don't have to be a negative experience. Look at it as a moment to connect with yourself and a moment to get to know yourself deeply. Start small. How did you know what you needed for breakfast? How did you know that you wanted to do Pilates instead of cardio today? How did you know that you want to cancel your Friday night plans? It's your intuition. If you embrace moments of solitude, you will hear your intuition clearly. You've already connected with it. Just listen. You create your reality. You have power when making decisions. Any decision you make is yours to deal with because you go to bed at night with the decisions you made. So do what you want. Do what makes you happy. Everyone views life from their own experiences. People can only advise based on what they've experienced, and our experiences are not the same. Some people don't have your best interest at heart, so their advice for you and the values they impose on you can be to your detriment. So it's important to trust yourself, prioritize your values, stand on your truth, remember your worth, embody your values, create boundaries, stand on your boundaries, because you teach people on how to treat you.